Hello and welcome to my vintage audiophile channel. Today this is my 11th video and I'm going to do a shootout of 3 modern turntables that I've currently own and have previously talked about individually in other videos. I'm going to do this today because these are turntables that are still readily available either at stores or online. They are all by different makers. They are all different price points, ranging from $100 to $300. And the first one I've got on my left in the front is the Heyday wireless turntable, exclusively marketed by Target. It is their brand. It is a pretty decent turntable with $100 list price on it. It has 33 and 45 speeds. It has an off button. It has a Q lever, a anti-skate, an adjustable tone arm counterweight, and a removable stylus and head shell that you can replace with any stylus and head shell that you so desire if you want to have even better quality. It comes with an AT3600 on it, which is a pretty much standard entry-level cartridge. It does a good job of what it is, but there are definitely ones out there that are much better. It is the most modern of the ones in the fact that it comes with a Bluetooth wireless system, so that you can hook it up to any Bluetooth speaker or device that has a speaker in it that is also Bluetooth. It has a button right above the switch for the on-off 3345 that you push to pair it with wireless speakers or whatever other device you want to pair it to. That makes it super convenient for today's young crowd, and makes it so you don't have to require having a traditional stereo to hook it up to. It can hook up just that to speakers and you'll have yourself a really good sounding system. It does not have USB on it port like the other ones do, so you can't hook it up to a computer, but you could probably stream wirelessly the sound to your computer if your computer has Bluetooth capability, which most of them do these days. The second one I have on the right in the front is a Teac. It is the TN300, which I just reviewed in my last video. It is a really nice turntable. It has a really beefy head shell and tone arm with adjustable counterweight, adjustable Q button, and an adjustable anti-skate. It is a 33 and a 45 speed, and it's an off and on button on there. On the back there's a switch that you can switch for off or standby, so that you if you're not going to use it for a while, you can turn it off so it doesn't use any extra juice internally. The tone arm on this one is a really nice tone arm. It comes standard with the TN95E cartridge and stylus, which is a really nice cartridge and stylus for starter turntable. It has a removable head shell, which the Heyday does not, and like the Heyday, it also has spring-loaded feet to absorb shock when you are walking near the turntable or some sort of vibration happens to occur. It does have a USB on the back, so it can be readily hooked up to a turntable, and with the proper software you can play your vinyls and edit the vinyl through software, using software that'll take out any like pops and ticks and scratches that you may have on the record to clean it up, so that you can put it onto a CD and bring your precious music that you just can't find on any other CD with you, which makes it really convenient. That comes in at about $200, slightly less some places, but usually around $200. It is a really nice turntable. The one thing about these first two turntables are They do come with 45 adapters, but the 45 adapters do not have a place on the platters themselves, any kind of indentation to put the 45 adapters when you're not using them. So if you don't replace them back on the spindle like I have on these, or you run the risk of losing it because you may set it aside and forget where you put it. The last one I have up there in the back is the Audio Technica TT-LP120USB, which I reviewed in another previous video a while ago. It is by far the best of the three, but you're also going to pay more for it too. It's around $300. Sometimes you can get a little less than that, or if you want to get a used one off of certain websites, you can certainly go that route too, but it is a really good turntable. It is styled after the old Technics SL1200 series turntables that started in the mid-70s and they kept making them in different iterations until the early part of this last decade here, and then they can discontinue them. They had a lot of people protesting that they had gotten rid of them, and they held out for a long time. Meanwhile, Audio Technica took advantage of that and sold tons of their brand. And finally, about a year ago or so, the Technics relented and put out a new version of the SL1200. I think it's called the 1200X, and it's a little bit updated from the old style, but it's also $3,500. So you do the math. Which would you care to buy? If you're a die-hard Technics fan and love the SL1200, you'll probably spring for that. But for those who have never experienced a Technics SL1200 or don't really care about what they buy brand-wise, would do much better by buying the Audio Technica. It has the classic S-shape tone arm that was around for decades, with the adjustable counterweight, the adjustable anti-skate, plus an adjustable dial on the bottom of the assembly, which allows you to adjust the height of the whole tone arm depending upon what works best for what you're playing, to get a level tone arm to be parallel with the record you're playing, so that it gives you the best sounding quality from the correct stylus angle. It has a target light on the front that you push the button and it pops up to shine a light on your stylus as it's on the record. That comes in handy if you're a DJ and you want to know exactly where you are on a record, or it's cool looking if the lights are out and you want to look at it in the dark. It has a on-off button on the left side in the front, and that turns it on. And then it's got a separate start button. It's got a push button, a 33 or 45 speed, or if you want to hear it in 78 speed, this is a 3-speed turntable after all, you push both buttons at the same time and it'll give you 78 speed. Over on the right front, there is a couple buttons. One of them is a quartz lock, which allows you to the machine to determine what the correct speed of the record should be. Or you've got the manual lock on there, which allows you to use the slide rule that's above that to manually adjust the record speed for what you think it should be. Above that, there is a another button, which is the forward or reverse button. Push it on the forward and it plays the record normally. If you push it again to the other way to reverse it, the record goes in reverse. That is especially helpful if you use it in a DJ application when you're wanting to quote unquote scratch a record. Not literally scratch a record, but the DJ term of scratching a record. And the tone arm on here is really beefy. It comes with a a removable head shell and a removable cartridge and needle. The one that it comes with is the TN95N, which is a really good turntable cartridge, and it is, like I said here, the classic S-shaped style. It does have the indented round spot on the back left of the turntable to house the 45 adapter. That is, and it's a heavy silver 45 adapter made out of aluminum. It when it goes into that area over there, it'll rest flat with the surface of the plenum, and it is very handy for keeping your 45 adapter around so that you don't have to worry about losing it, like I said, with the other two that don't have the dedicated place to store your 45 adapter. That's about it I have for these reviews. This the Audio-Technica also has the USB on the back, and all of them have a removable 45, or excuse me, a removable power adapter plug. They all have USB cords that you can plug into them. The first two up front have the standard RCA plugs with the plugs on both ends, so you can take them fully out and store them wherever you want to. The Audio-Technica has a dedicated RCA built into the machine, so it's not as handy to store, but that's a moot point as far as I'm concerned. They all come with dust covers, and they're all great turntables. It's just a matter of how much you like to spend and what type of various features that you want on them. Until then, next time, I will say goodbye. Thank you for watching my video. Please like my videos. Please subscribe to my videos so you can get future notices when I have new videos coming out. And if you have any comments about what I've said, correct me if I make a mistake, or just comment that you liked this video. Please do so. Please feel free to share these videos that I have or my channel name with anybody you want to. The more subscribers I get, the more I'll be apt to be putting out future videos. So thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.